Ah, Otto. Just had to step over a cat. I think this one's Rosie. It's the black. It's one of the black and white ones, meaning it's either Rosie or Daisy.
Hello.
Say hello to the camera. Oh. No sneeze. This one's either Rosie or Daisy. Oh. Is that enough video padding? I think that's enough video padding. I did another take, however that one was far too short. So might as well have the cat for padding. So, for today's episode, we'll be discussing Sagittarius. The star sign that is, oddly enough, the star sign of my father. So the star sign of Dad. Mr. Sagittarius, represented by the centaur, is a fire sign and is also represented by the planet Jupiter. The planets probably don't even matter in the star signs. The planets are just rocks or gas giants. But regardless, the star sign Sagittarius is represented by its very symbol of the centaur. That primarily a centaur that has a bow and arrow because historical representation. It is also represented by the planet Jupiter. Sagittarius is of the 9th ruling house, and they are a mutable sign. And they are somewhat ambitious, lucky, optimistic, moral, open-minded, and even versatile. However, they can also be restless, lazy, tactless, globalist, even irresponsible or somewhat blind. The Sagittarius comes from the 23rd of November to the 21st of December, meaning they are a sign that comes in the November. Best month of autumn. Regardless of your own star sign, November's cool. Oh, that's all I have for this little bit of script. The minimal I allow for these videos is 3 minutes. I try and never go less than 3 minutes, as that is already the current smallest amount of the video time. So I don't go below 3 minutes or above anywhere than like 15 minutes. However, I've gone accidentally over 15 minutes, hence padding. Cat's gone. So, here's a little... I actually have 3 individual examples, such as for, can't even speak. That in the name is completely stupid for a sign. I can give you 3 individual examples of the Sagittarius of the star signs. The idiot and singer, Taylor Swift, my father, and that gormless cunt of a YouTuber, Gibby ASMR. You may remember when I made a video about Gibby ASMR, that was itself an ASMR video. A video where I pretended I was playing around in the completely decimated physical body of Gibby ASMR as a type of revenge. That and as a message. Gibby ASMR, go fuck yourself. Gibby ASMR actually overrates their sign in their 2 video series where they talked about all the star signs, underrating the best of the star signs, meanwhile inflating or overrating some of the worst of the star signs, including theirs, odd enough, Sagittarius. Gibby ASMR really does not speak for anybody of any star sign, as Gibby ASMR is just a gormless cunt, and shouldn't really be taken as anything less than a mild form of entertainment in the form of a moron. A female moron. Taylor Swift, as you know, is also a cunt, but more annoying as they are in the music industry and they actually have more power over society, even inventing terms like haters to disrespect perfectly justified criticism. Then there's my father, who, just like in a few traits of Sagittarius that might have been mentioned, artistic. Probably Brian from Family Guy as a fourth example. The Sagittarius star sign can also be described as being quite artistic and authorly. My father's an author. That's why I get my genes for my writing. Just a pity I can't write that many scripts. Or the fact, when I do make my scripts, it's either on a piece of cardboard out of boredom, or as part of a paper pad of Central Perk from Friends. Humour. For this transition, Sagittarius really isn't all that bad of a star sign. In fact, I skipped Libra, so for today I can make today be Sagittarius, then Aquarius, my father, then my mother. Meaning I actually had to skip Libra, so I could have Capricorn be the same day as Pisces, as they're basically parallels or opposites, more like opposites. Therefore, that's the next video. Aquarius. The things I can tell about my mother. Please comment down below if you have any opinion. Any opinion really. It doesn't have to be about star signs. I can do with your opinion of anything from thorium as a means of powering society, or to the technology from Star Trek versus the technology from Star Wars, or the star signs, or dinosaurs. Then we could have a discussion about paleontology. Just give me your opinion.